Today's flash bottom may have been the floor for this asset. This brings immediate curiosity over the quiet period that we're currently facing. If you are aware of any potential information, let me know in the comments below. If you are aware of any fundamental catalysts in line. Welcome back to the channel on this Hump Day Wednesday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into ticker symbol VIRI. Let's kill them, team. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again, and let's go ahead and dive in straight to ticker symbol VIRI. And I have some really interesting information to share here with you, right? Of course, nothing fundamental. I want you to let me know if you know of anything. If you have already done your research, please let me know. And if you haven't done so already, let's dive in together and find out if we can see the potentials of whatever may be coming here for the asset, because there is potentially a floor being found in the immediate short-term time frame. I think as soon as today. But of course, you know how it is. We have to go and validate things like always, right? But let's observe here first the Gaussian channel, right? So this is the bi-monthly Gaussian channel. And as you can see here, the price bottomed out at a low of about 83.01. And I believe that was actually just today, right? So let's just go ahead and take a look at that, right? So this is the daily time frame here. And we came down to yeah, that was it. The low of this candle here, you can see right up here on the OHLC. If we hover right over it, you'll see that it says 83.01. All right, so that bi-monthly bottom that we're catching there is absolutely trying to test that mean band of the Gaussian channel. Now, that is usually a very good thing. The reason why I'm saying this is because if we're observing this in a macro time frame, this back here in the beginning of March, we actually reclaimed the inside of the bullish control zone, and then we broke out to the top, and now we're starting to come back to validate the mean band in the first place, right? So when we validate that mean, that usually means that we're gonna essentially make an upside from here. Now, I know that this is going to be kind of a macro scale upside here, because the very top side of the Gaussian bands is suggesting about a $1.48 target. But seeing the recent price action that we've been, in the last few months of VIRI, you know that it's absolutely capable of that. And in fact, that top side of the Gaussian bands is rhyming very nicely with this very same March bi-monthly candle, right? So the top side of this candle here says 144, and we're talking about a $1.46 or 48 cent zone. So very confluent to that top side, and it would actually be a pretty nice resistance zone for us to come back and validate some relative supports, and then make our way onwards and upwards. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the next signal here, and this is the one that I'm actually like, whoa, is this actually the sorry about this, this was very old here. Is this actually the absolute bottom that we're looking for VIRI? I don't know, but check this out. I'm going to let you be the judge of these things, okay? So this is an ascending channel, right? We're looking at this in the bi-hourly chart, by the way, right? So it's pretty immediate short term. So in order for us to, and this is usually a bearish channel, by the way, right? So as soon as we achieve like the macro three tests of the top side, usually a huge capitulation event would happen, and then we would start to validate the resistances, and then we would break out, validate one more time, and then break down, right? So in this case, in order for us to get or obtain that price objective, all we do is take a trend line from the top side of the channel to the very bottom side of the channel, right? So you can have that measurement there, and you apply it to the first candle that broke out beneath the conversion of the support into resistance. In this case, I believe I chose this one right here, because this one is not touching the inside of the channel whatsoever, right? So we apply it there, and then we get this target of about 83.76. And take a look at what happened today. We touched down at 83.01. So that, I mean, in all essence, that marks the floor, right? So I get it. We still have a little bit of space to go, down to that 79 cent zone. But I mean, if we do, that's all good. The point here is that the move here has been completed. Like that's it. Right, so I think I'm compelled to ask if there's some type of fundamental thing in line, and are we able to see it and observe that for ourselves, right? I mean, not only that is that as I'm observing price right now, there's also an anxiety here, right? So what I mean by that is that there is a broadening wedge here, a descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish signal, right? This is this is what I'm looking at right over here. Take a look at that. And we're already inching to break out of this thing, man. So I think that this is pretty okay. The top side target for this is $1.05, which would be that natural resistance all along this here. But that would be great for the momentum oscillators, right? Everything would start to shift towards the upside if we got this top side here. I mean, that would be great, right? So yeah, something could be happening within VIRI, and I want everybody to kind of keep their eyes peeled here because there may be an opportunity present sooner than later, right? So yeah, let me just go ahead and keep the price objective here in line, right? Okay, so let's just now for the regular analysis, let's just go ahead and see what we have, right? So yeah, this was one of the inflection points that I was talking about. Of course, we don't want to fail this bottom side here, the 79.32. We cannot fail that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and note it down like this so that everybody is in line with the analysis, right? Just like this. Let's go ahead and make sure that we can keep ourselves afloat and above 76 to 79.14. Okay, I could be actually a little tighter. I think it was 79.32, right? So 79.38 is fine and dandy. Yeah, so as long as we, if we close a daily closure below this, then price would come back down to, I mean, the first area that it would bounce from is around a 60-cent zone to validate the 76, and then it would continue downwards. But seeing that the formation play is done, I don't really think that would be the case here. So yeah, please let me know if you have seen anything that would indicate a potential catalyst coming up in the comments below. And I think we're a little too early here. Yeah, we're a little too early here for the statistical backtest on the 5-day time frame. I am waiting for volatility to expand and then to start contracting, paired with the stochastic momentum pivoted towards the upside. So it's getting close to that, but it's relative to a 5-day time frame. So we still got some time to go. Let's go ahead and just go over the RSI in the final part of this analysis here. Take a look at this. 30-minute time frame is actually suggesting a bit of a pullback here, right? So let's just see how far that can last, because this it can be stopped at any time. Oh, I see it ahead actually. Okay, yeah, so it's suggesting a pullback here, but if you jump on to the bi-hourly time frame, you can actually see that we're already or about to test that support right down here. That's why I'm saying that we're very close to it. So if we can get the correction from the 30-minute into the bi-hourly, and hopefully the 3 or 4 hour, as you can see, the 3 hour as well is right at that support line. See if we can get to the bounce. And the reason I'm saying bounce is because we've been under the SMA 14 represented by the pink line. We've been under it, and then now we broke outside of it, right? So I want to see if we can get a valid support grab here and then bounce to the upside. That would be highly ideal. Okay, so every other time frame right now is pretty much irrelevant as the higher term time frames are suggesting downside, but this is suggesting a potential new wave to the upside. So we may be catching this early, and there could potentially be, not financial advice, entry here soon, if not now, right? So let's just kind of observe price action here. We'll be going over VIRI in the live streams. Today I was a little late, right? It was a little bit of a weird day today since my son had a doctor's appointment, right? So we had to cut everything off early, came in late, all kinds of weird stuff. Usually streaming between the times of 6:30 a.m. and 6:40 a.m. Pacific time. So go ahead and tune in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you are aware whenever I am streaming or post anything online, right? So yeah, team, I think everything is looking good for VIRI for now. And let's just go ahead and observe the price as we move along, okay? Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything would be absolutely cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Yeah.